Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2011-12 final edition of the V-League Premiership Futbol Town Show. And to kick it all off, it's Pasco Vale taking on Richmond. Richmond need 3 points to avoid automatic relegation. Fitzroy also looking to aim to head to FOS Cup glory as they take on Essendon. It's win or lose for both teams if they are to see cup action. Balwyn are looking for retribution over the premiers North Melbourne after they were kicked out by him in League Cup action. Mickleham have it all to play for. A point against the Sky Blues of Metropolitan will mean that they will head into the relegation battles and get their chance to see V-League action next season. Brimbank have it all to play for. They're aiming for a good possession heading into those relegation battles. And CF Brunswick, well, a point for them will mean that they'll head up the ladder and get prime position for FOS Cup glory. Ashburton take on Pan in the final game of the 2011-12 V-League Premiership. And what a season it's been. Ladies and gentlemen, what a run home it's been. Plenty of surprises this season with teams finding themselves in that relegation zone. Of course, the Premiership was wrapped up a couple of weeks ago. No surprise to see North Melbourne and Pasco Vale atop the V-League ladder once again. But a lot was to play for at round 22, and it all kicked off with bottom boys Richmond taking on Pasco Vale. Pasco Vale, of course, progressed to the final of the inaugural League Cup. They were looking to keep momentum up as they're going to head into another El Clasico on Friday night. And Dim Madusky set things right as he got them off to a flying start. Richmond, of course, while they're at the bottom of the V-League ladder, not much has changed for them all season long. A slump in form from Mickleham, though, meant that some points for Richmond would mean that they would get a chance to play off in the relegation battles to see action in next season's Premiership. It wasn't going to look like it, though. João da Silva, the golden boy, well, a few goals on this night would mean that he wrapped up his third leading goal kicker award in a row. Simply an amazing effort. Fans will be looking on eagerly next season to see if he can break Alexander Stavanovic's record of 4 leading goal kicker awards in a row. A stunning goal from Ninos Emmanuel at the kickoff for the second half wasn't going to do much for his Richmond lads. Pasco Vale with a 7-1 lead at that point. Great opportunity for all the Pasco Vale lads to find good goal scoring form heading into another El Clasico, this time with $3,000 prize money at stake in the League Cup final. Richmond will have it all to do next season in the State League. Of course, they are one-time premiers there. That's how they progress to the V-League. They're going to have to do it all again if they want to see V-League action in a couple of seasons' time. Sad times for the Richmond Futsal Club, but not for this lad, the golden boy, João da Silva.
I think it's always good. Be awarded for what you work for. So I think this season was harder than the first two. So and getting harder and harder. Every season is hard to score goals. The team is going to get strong, it's hard to score.
An important role João da Silva is going to have to play in Friday night action in the League Cup final against the Premiers North Melbourne. Of course, it was the Premiers North who kicked out Balwyn in a thriller just a few weeks ago in the prelims of the League Cup final. The wound still had not healed for the Balwyn lads. They were out there and they meant business. North shot off to an early lead through none other than Adam Cooper. It was Balwyn who were relentless in their pursuit for an equaliser. With Ivan Zilic out there, a depleted lineup did not mean much to these Balwyn lads. Of course, it was just a few weeks ago that a subless Balwyn took it all the way to North Melbourne in that League Cup Classic. North just getting over the edge in the final minute of the game. With Ivan Zilic out there, he was causing Christos Apostolakis, former goalkeeper of the season, all kinds of trouble, and Balwyn went into the half on equal terms. Adam Cooper has been so instrumental for this North side. He started off the second half rattling the upright as usual, but it was Ivan Zilic at the other end. Well, there you have right in front of you 2 contenders for the most valuable player award. Going to be hard to decide between those two, in my own personal opinion. It was hard to separate the two for the rest of the second half. Both teams looking to get ahead of steam. Of course, North Melbourne taking on Pasco Vale in Friday night League Cup action. And Balwyn, well, what a season they've had compared to last. They're finally going to see some FOS Cup action after proving they can take it to North Melbourne, Pasco Vale and the Parans of the V-League. They've proved they're right up there with them. Time is going to have to tell though, because on this night it was North Melbourne taking the spoils. Christos Apostolakis, solid as usual in the dying seconds of the game.
Probably good for us to play a tough game, to be honest with you. Keeps you on your toes. And look, Balwyn even last season, they finished 9th or whatever else, but every time we played them, except the last game, but every time we played them this year as well, it's been tough. I mean, they're a really good team. They work really hard, and they got Ivan up front, and normally they've got Robbie Zedwani as well, who are very dangerous, and we knew it was going to be tough.
Statman. We are rolling. We're not going to let the technical difficulties hold us back, are we?
Not at all. Let's get stuck right into this great
Not
game.
when we got Adrian Diatenzio,
the man they said will never play again, and he's proven all those doubters wrong. Welcome back, Adrian Diatenzio.
Simply an amazing story of this lad. First goes down with an injury in his premiership winning season. At least the lads went on getting proud. Then he had another
horrific car accident. They said he'll never play again, and he's back in town
on the blue court. Yes, Statman, yes. And look at this healthy lineup for Essendon. Is that their full team?
Yes,
apart from JJ.
It's good to see Nick Dragic back. He's a solid
defender.
Yes.
No full tenders though.
No. This game is going to be a beauty. Because whoever wins will be playing in the Oz Cup next week, Neil. And the loser will wait on Brunswick and Brimbank's result.
Oh, Statty, just how good is the last round here at every season?
It's unbelievable, Neil. There's been a bit of turmoil as far as I know. I don't know exactly, but if they can get it together, great save by Costago. Essendon are building up well, Neil. They're linking up well. Diatenzio now to Richie Ferguson. Kick back here.
Almost made its way back to Diatenzio. And Statty, we were going a bit Diatenzio mad. I suppose we need to see just how the lad plays out there after coming back from such an injury. So far, you'd say, it's really slowed him down.
Look, Neil, I think if Diatenzio wasn't 100%, he wouldn't be out there.
Yeah, good point. Inya Filipovic.
Yeah, as we were saying, Essendon haven't won a game. Premiership game for about 4 or 5 weeks now. This season has really slipped away from them, and it's come down to the last game to see if they survive. Boys, you just got to listen to Ljubomir Rakovic. He's in control of the team, so listen.
John Farnham is the key!
Keeps!
You want to know why, Statman? He's the voice and just try and understand. That's it. It's that simple.
That's exactly right, Nick. That's how simple it is.
John Farnham.
Yes. And he's been there, he's done it. He won the 209 premiership with Essendon.
That was an experienced side.
Yes.
They know how to play futsal. Ludit. To the lad who's never seen FO's Cup action.
Yeah.
Diego Aceda, the curse.
He's seen a lot of qualifiers, hasn't he?
Papa Eda, also known as the curse.
Ball pass there by who was it, Neil? And they could get punished now. And they do get punished by who else? One Sastre! Puts Fitzroy 1-0 in front, Neil. Was it a poor pass there by Diego Aceda, wasn't it, Neil?
Well, Statty, I'm not sure. One thing I do know is Juan Sastre is all class.
Composure.
Did you see the way, alright, Macros keeps, we say time and time again, he frustrates teams. Juan Sastre said, alright, I'll figure this lad out. Instead of taking a shot which he's going to save, he's going to waltz around him.
Sorry, it's from a ridiculous angle, Neil. But I think it was a bit of a keeper blemish, wasn't it, Neil?
Yes, Statman.
And Vlade gets one back for Essendon. Those 42 aging legs running down the wing, Neil. Look at him go. Pretty good for the old...
What on earth happened to the defence of Fitzroy?
Yes.
I mean, look,
non-existent.
it was a soft shot, it was a bit of a keeper blunder, but he shouldn't be able to get shots off anyway, when you got two defenders.
And he shouldn't, Shane Rashidi, he shouldn't have got past Shane Rashidi.
No.
He's half his age, Neil.
In my opinion, they played very well with this new lad Farina who's out there. A good style of defensive football, reminiscent of where some of these lads are from, which is Italy, Sammy, Italian internationals. And you know what they play? It's called catenaccio. It's when they just they flood the defence.
Yes.
And then they push forward.
And Masindo's made a big difference.
Exactly, because he's got the legs to run.
1-0 at half time, Neil, already. What a game, Neil.
Darwin, the man who usually rocks up late. To Aceda, oh, lovely flick ball by Aceda. Malinas!
Great turn there by Peter Malinas, and he slotted past Costago.
And what's he doing?
Great pass there.
See that little celebration? He was riding the army stat man. What was he saying?
Another gentleman of the game, Peter Malinas.
Yes,
doesn't say much out there. Listens to Yuba like everyone should.
I think he's been here every week. He's done his job. And I think he's only missed 1 week when he was away.
Yes.
International duties. Diatenzio stat man. Hasn't lost it, has he?
Not at all. Adrian Farina's on there. He was about time. He hasn't seen much shame for him. Italian international. Adrian Diatenzio!
He is the
played toe poke into the top corner of Macris and gave Macris no chance at all.
The only thing that's lost that man is our mind.
Oh, my mind.
We've lost the
I'm nuts now. Adrian Tangio has put Fitzroy back in level terms and a chance he can put him back in the cup next week, Neil.
Timeout called, stat man. At 2-2, what were the managers saying during that timeout?
Well, I know Essendon, they'll be saying if you get away with a draw.
They got the draw. They got that option, don't they?
They got that option. Fitzroy has to win. Because the goal difference is superior. Fitzroy compared to Essendon.
They need to do something.
Handy with a great strike and a great side by Keats.
Strong hands by Keats.
Great, strong hands by
Like
Keats.
a lion paw, and that's probably why he wears that Fandangle lion-esque goalkeeper guernsey. Is that why, stat man?
He's a colourful character coming up with.
He is, isn't he? What gentleman. What an absolute gentleman.
Well, what a really crazy gentleman.
Oh! Junior caps! Junior caps! Junior caps!
That's what senior caps will do, Neil.
Well, that's why he's junior cap stat, man. It just makes good old-fashioned sense. And of course, you want to know who senior caps is? It's a former New Zealand international, one of the classiest players we've ever seen out
and
there.
And a premiership player
with Fitzroy.
210. Tangio clears away. Look at that. It's Harper, Tangio, getting all the way back and supporting his keeper, Neil. He wants to see cup action, Adrian Tangio.
Alright, he's been out there, Stan, and he's been managing the past few rounds. He's put on the boots finally tonight. I mean, so often we say to managers, just sit on the bench. You can see from the outset, I want to see Adrian Tangio.
But he got an important goal, Neil.
That's what I want to see him out there, Stan. Another! Yes!
Adrian Tangio's done it again! He's put his Fitzroy team 4-2 up and a chance to play in cup action next week, Neil! Whoa!
Oh! And Stan, man, if the frothers out there think it sounds a little bit different up in the commentary box, just let them know it's round 22. You tend to froth, and when I mean froth, you spray when you commentate. I don't like the taste of Lardo that flies out of your mouth. So I've installed this new kind of system. Remember Get Smart, Stat Man?
Yes,
when you can't hear what they're saying, the silent booth. It kind of looks like that up here.
Iggy Felipe gets my back! And Essendon back in the ball game, and yes, Essendon are running to pick up the ball. Because Essendon, all they need to do is have a draw tonight, and they'll be seeing cup action.
And I'm glad
that was poor defending there.
And I'm glad I have the cone of silence up here, because the froth just keeps pouring.
It does ever, doesn't it ever, Neil? 4-3 now, Fitzroy up.
They just need to hold on, Fitzroy, 2-3, and on the other hand, Essendon just need one more goal. What a story this is. Miletus! And Castaldo does well, looking to make amends. And we always say it's hard for a keeper to pop back.
It's good to see the attendants coming off now. He should manage his 10-metre goal up now. The surge is on the line, Neil.
This is what I don't like, Stanley. He's got the two Italians pushing forward. Put the lads in the back.
I'm surprised Masinga's on the bench at this time, crucial time, Neil.
Yeah, he's a hard worker. Get him to sit back as well.
Yes, Neil.
He's a good defender. You saw him in the State League.
Very good defender. Quality, Tony Masinga. Quality.
Keats. This is end-to-end stuff. Who will get them?
Sorry, just put Essendon back on level terms, Neil. And what a great pass there by who else than Peter Miletus. Great ball of Lano. Lano done the rest. Those aging 42-year-old legs got down there, Neil. Look at him go. They have to get the 3 points Fitzroy tonight, Neil, if they want to see cup action. If not, they're going to see relegation action. That's if Brimbank beat Brunswick.
Could get a goal here and save all the headaches. There is not long left. And a free kick given against Farina here, possibly for simulation.
And that's it. That is it. Essendon see cup action next week, Neil. And Fitzroy's fate will be tonight at 10:40 when Brimbank face Brunswick. Whoa!
Yeah, at the end of the day, as I said, it's a new team. It comes down to discipline. If you don't put your body on the line and you always want to push up when you're 2 goals up, unfortunately you get punished on the break, and that's what happened tonight. We drew the game and we should have won it, being clearly in the final. So.
Welcome back, viewers, to the round 22 edition of the Futbol Town Show. As a handful of matches have been completed on the night, teams were finally getting a grasp of where they were going to end up on the V-League Premiership ladder. Mickleham, of course, after seeing Richmond go down, knew they were heading for relegation battles. Metropolitan were aware at this point that they were going to finish 5th on the ladder. They'll be facing Balwyn when it comes to FOS Cup time. But after going down so agonisingly close to North Melbourne in the semi-finals of League Cup action, they were keen to prove a point and gain momentum heading into FOS Cup time. Metro, of course, are known to be the unluckiest team not to have some silverware in the cabinet, and after the season that Mickleham's had, they'll probably go down as the luckiest team not to finish the wooden spooners for a season. There are some shining lights for this Mickleham side. They're going to have to shine very brightly though as they head into the relegation battles. Of course, those are played over 2 legs, and the teams that are playing off from the State League have earned their position, and mark my words, it is always very feisty battles out there. Well worth coming down on a Sunday night to check out those battles, and well worth sticking around until the end of the show to see that goal from Yusuf Avdic that was scored just a few seconds ago. Stick around to see if that took out goal of the week. I have a sneaking suspicion it probably did. The tenacious defender, who's not shy of scoring 4 or 5 goals a game, was keen to have a chat to the stat man after the match. Here's what he had to say.
We just argue too much. That's about it.
That's one.
When you got a group of close friends, you can say whatever you want to them, and that's where the arguments become. But it's nothing personal.
After witnessing the match of the round, the famous 4-4 victory that will go down as a V-League classic between Essendon and Fitzroy, Fitzroy had to wait on patiently to see if Brimbank could clinch some vital points off the Bloods of Brunswick. Of course, a win for Brimbank and no points for Brunswick would mean that Fitzroy would go on to see FOS Cup action. It didn't seem it was going to head that way though. Ricky Castro with a lethal toe poke, and with Jose Portillo out there and that lethal left foot of his, the points were always going to be Brunswick's on the night. A win for Brimbank would mean they'd finish a bit higher up on the V-League ladder, meaning they would face someone lower in the State League. However, speculation around Futsalroos was that they were quite happy with who they were facing in their current position. Nevertheless, Vasilevsky got on the score sheet. Brunswick were all smiles though heading into the halftime break. They had a commanding 5-1 lead, and their place in the FOS Cup was finally secured. Of course, they were ravaged the whole season through injury. It was great to see Duke Duver out there, out for 40 plus weeks with that shocking knee injury. He was looking lively. If only he qualified as well for the FOS Cup, that would really mean business. Nevertheless, despite their poor season, they have proved in the big clashes they can take it to North Melbourne and Pasco Vale, who they just might be facing when it comes to cup time. Brimbank, on the other hand, will once again not see FOS Cup action. They've been in the V-League season premiership 3 times now, and each time have been doomed to the relegation battles. They have proved time and time again that they can be the kings of those battles. Time will tell though if they can stay up and see V-League Premiership action next season. There is speculation that they will be re-signing their original golden boy, Vadim Mazuski, from Giants Pasco Vale. Time will tell if they can secure those acquisitions. But for this season, it was another turn at the relegation battles, and for Brunswick, it's finally time to see cup action.
We've had a lot of injuries this season, myself, Duke, Jose, everyone's been away for whatever reason, so we've been chopping and changing players all year, and throughout the middle of the season we didn't get some good results. But when we all came back in the last 4 or 5 weeks, we've got some form together, and we've got I think 4 or 5 wins in a row, and that's what's got us in the cup. So yeah, we're pleasant.
With all the positions secure on the V-League ladder, it was down to the last clash of the night to wrap up the best season yet of the V-League Premiership. And what a treat it was seeing the Green Machine go head-to-head with Paran. Paran, of course, had 3rd place wrapped up for quite a few weeks now. Perhaps that would explain their slumping form. They haven't had much to play for. On the other hand, Ashburton, well, it was only until this round where they were aware that they would survive and see cup action. The French superstar returned for Ashburton. Watch as he makes the tenacious defender Clint McGoy and a returning Dimitri Khanov swim for this one. Just pure class out there on the night. At the other end, it was the great foot skills of big game player Marcus Barbosa, who pegged one back for Paran just before the half. Both the Frenchman and Barbosa are going to have pivotal roles to play if either team are going to take out some silverware this season. But once again, it was the French superstar who was reigning supreme. Paran, of course, were without the magical one, Maxi Avram. Cameron Holmes has stepped up and filled his role in the past few weeks. With the magical one out through injury the past few weeks, Paran have had a bit of a slump in form, but both of those seems like he's stepping up just in time for cup action, as he so often does. On the night though, it was the silky foot skills of the Frenchman Soufiane Soufi who got 3 points for Ashburton, meaning that Paran and Ashburton will once again face off in round 1 of Oz Cup action.
I'm very happy. The objective was to win today because we have to keep the spot 6 and we will play again Praran for the cup, so it was more strategic than something else. So the objective is good and we won very happy today.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen, another brilliant season of the V-League Premiership wrapped up. It just keeps getting bigger and better each season. Of course, the stunning match of the round between Essendon and Fitzroy means that Essendon will be progressing through to see Oz Cup action. That means we're set up for an absolute thrilling relegation battle between Hume FC and Fitzroy FC. Oh my word, just mouth-watering stuff coming up in the next few weeks. And well, have I not mentioned it enough, the Oz Cup, a big $3,000 prize money at stake. Of course, don't forget to come down to see the League Cup final between North Melbourne and Pasco Vale. $3,000 prize money at stake there as well. Very fitting that the two teams who dominated throughout the season will go on to represent the inaugural League Cup final. Joao Golden Boy da Silva, how good is he? Will he equal Stavanovic's record of 4 top goal scorer awards in a row? Simply amazing that he's done it 3 times in a row. Well done to the Brazilian lad. An honourable mention to the usual suspects, the Little Emperor, Ivan Zilic and Maxi Avram. Don't worry lads, you'll eventually take out that award. And of course Soufiane Soufi, an average of 5 goals per game. If it wasn't for injury and suspension, he just might have taken out that award. Ladies and gentlemen, as you saw just then, the Oz Cup round 1 coming up on Wednesday night. What a great reason to get down. Every team is capable of winning it. We've seen it throughout the season. Bottom teams taking it to the top teams. And while talking of that, the State League teams frothing to take it to the V-League teams. My personal opinion is that the relegation battles are just as entertaining as the Oz Cup ones. If not, I prefer them a little more. So what another great reason to get down on a Sunday night. Well done once again to FC Collingwood. They'll be seeing V-League action next season. Ladies and gentlemen, for Nellie Welsh and everyone here at the Futbol Town Show crew, thanks for joining us. Don't forget to tune in next week.
Players on the bench, no matter what situation you find yourself in the game, there's always players in a certain situation you can bring on. If they want to shut out a game, there's Liga, a Warabi, a Popolakis in defence, Khalid Abzic as well, younger brother of Yusuf. There's no denying. Then what about the attacking power they have? You're frothing. And the goalkeeper. Oh!
Oh my lord! Oh, I've lost it. The good news for Nikos in the means is Portillo's gone out. He's bought himself some red skin. He's die-hard front. That is nuts. That is wrong. I've lost it. Oh, D'Intenzio stat, man. Hasn't lost it, has he?
I don't know, Adrian Ferreira is on you about time. He hasn't said much game time. He's Italian international.
He is the hole!
What a goal, Neil! What a great toe taken to the top corner of Macus and gave Macus no chance at all.
The only thing that's lost that man is our mind.
Oh, my mind!
We've
I'm
lost
up,
the
I'm up still! Adrian gets 10 chance, puts me to a back in level turn.
What a save. When it counts, he's
there. He's there, Neil.
No, he isn't!
Oh, what a...
No, he isn't!
Ball back in front, Neil. What a game! They're taking it up to the champions. What a strike there! What a strike there by Dorday, Neil.
Tell me, we're talking about Christos stepping up. Is there any keeper who's going to say that?
No keeper.
Ridiculous. Through the long ball, wait for it. Is it to perfection? Oh, almost. Almost. Throw from Charlie, intercepted. Yusuf Avdic.
Oh, Neil, what a strike. What an interception. as well. But
Did you see the
that first time strike on the blade, that's world class.
Did you see the wry smile on Yusuf Mthich's face?
He did like that.
Usually he's a cool cat, he walks away, and then there was just a bit of a cheeky smile, even he kind of admitted to himself, that's class.